As always, Jordan Ham joins us now, knows all, tells all on the Arizona recruiting roundup scene. We have to start first with a five-star recruit who gave a verbal yes over the weekend to Jordan Ham. This person, five-star recruit, biggest name on the planet to Jordan Ham. She's off the market, right?
She is. Sarah Cazell off the market, got down on one knee this past weekend, popped a question, and now just trying to sprint to signing day as soon as possible. Make this thing binding and official. Don't want that soft
No
verbal
flipping, no flipping.
or anything like that. Exactly. I know I have the steal of the class here, so I'm going to make sure that we sprint to signing day here.
Yeah, she didn't have to narrow her list down from 20 to 10.
I hope not.
Yeah, right. She didn't
Be
have
a surprise to me.
I never saw it on Twitter, blessed and amazed to receive an offer. So,
yeah, she didn't put recruitment is still open. So
yeah,
thank
right.
goodness for that.
Right. Yeah. Get that signature. Congratulations. That's great stuff. All right, let's get on to it. There's some verbals this week, some recruiting news this week. Fire away.
Yeah, quite a few commitments this week. Let's start things off. Trey Brown, the Arcadia, was a defensive end, now an outside linebacker, makes his commitment to Duke. And this is a guy that we saw right before the pandemic hit, saw a half dozen offers, up to 10 offers come in. He really burst onto the scene. But this is a guy that has had two really good years just getting in the backfield. And he's now converted to an outside linebacker. That's where Duke really is going to like him. And they even see some of their current players, see a lot of Trey in those players, and he's going to be able to add on a lot of bulk. It seems like his best football is ahead of him. So that's what excites Duke the most about him. And the same thing for Crew Jackson. He trades in one purple of Queen Creek for another with Kansas State. And this is going to be the fourth Power 5 Queen Creek Bulldog in this class. Three guys going Pac-12. Crew is now going to Kansas State. And they might not be done. There might be a couple more guys as the recruiting cycle progresses that get some big-time offers. But he has the length, 6'5" as a safety, and he can make up a lot of ground if he makes a mistake. He has the God-given abilities, and now it's just all about refining, the technique and everything like that to make sure he continues to progress as a big-time player, but certainly a guy with a ton of potential over the next couple of years. And then Hank Pepper, linebacker, long snapper for Chandler. He commits to San Diego State. 44 tackles last year, had an INT, 5 tackles for loss. As you know, Brad, in that front seven, Chandler just really shared the wealth really well, getting in the backfield and causing some havoc. And then Damian Owens, finally, the last commitment of the week. Wide receiver over at Notre Dame Prep, led the team in yards, led the team in receiving touchdowns. This is a guy that if you get a little bit of green in front of him, he can certainly make some defenses pay, and he's also a great vertical threat. So a lot of guys here in 2021 making their decisions as we get closer and closer to a high school football season.
Okay, so the class of 2022 has already started giving verbals as well. Zack Swanson is a player that you've talked about quite a bit here, and Utah comes on in. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, this is a guy that already has a handful of Pac-12 offers, a very, very talented 2022 defensive lineman, already has the size. He looks like he could be on a college campus tomorrow. So he has that. And now it's just a matter of him working through, progressing, making sure that one, he can stay healthy. That's one thing that I think has slowed down his already very productive recruitment so far. But if he can stay healthy and continue his progressions over the next couple of years, he's going to be a really special player and what I think is going to be a pretty special 2022 class. And Swanson wasn't the only 2022 defensive lineman to add a Pac-12 offer. Saguaro's Tristan Monday actually added 2. He added U of A and Colorado. And you look at his recruitment so far, Iowa State, Florida State, New Mexico, 3 programs that have all recruited Arizona very well. Now some other big-time programs getting involved. And then you throw in Baylor. When I asked him about that one, he was just like, they just liked my tape. So even Baylor's starting to check him out. And in what is a very talented Saguaro defensive line, Tristan Monday was actually the one that led the team in sacks last year as a sophomore. So he's already very decorated and can show what he can do when you're lining up next to a Quentin Somerville and a Lonnie Ma'afu, some 2021 guys that are really making some noise. But he's already shown what he can do, and continuing to his recruitment, and colleges are certainly taking notice.
Stick with Brophy and Tyler Powell.
Tyler Powell, the tight end, another 2022 guy, adds offers from UNLV and New Mexico State. He is also a baseball player, multi-sport guy. And again, I saw him a couple of years ago. He was coming in pretty early on in his high school career, and you could just tell he knew what he was doing on the football field, and had that comfortability already. So he's already starting to see his recruitment pick up.
Before I get you out of here, Jordan Ham, as always, knows all, tells all. Arizona Avenue. So just take me down there between Chandler and Hamilton, and what's new.
As always, a busy time of year on that street. Most schools will make a beeline over there once they get off a plane. Of course, this is virtually now, but the offers certainly haven't stopped. 2023 defensive back Cole Martin continuing to add big-time programs. This week, it is Arkansas. We saw a couple weeks ago he added Tennessee as well. You just go down the list and you're starting to see those big-time programs, just a check mark next to Cole Martin's name for a lot of those. And then Karan Adams, 2022 speedster, can do so much in Rick Garrettson's offense. He adds an offer from Howard.
Good stuff. As always, Jordan Ham knows all, tells all on the Recruiting Roundup.